Now that we understand how everything works within the budget area itself, we can take a look outside of the budget at the dashboard, which we can use as a scoreboard on a month-by-month basis to understand whether we're on track to meet our business goals. To access the budget dashboard, all we have to do is click the Poindexter logo up in the top left-hand corner. And right away we will be brought to all of our core KPIs for the business plans that we've established within the budget itself. The dashboard will always default to the current month whenever we log in, which we will see highlighted here in this drop-down. If we'd like to change the month to understand what our benchmarks are for next month, for instance, we could just simply select the next month in the list, and everything will update accordingly. The next thing to point out about the budget dashboard is we can customize the configuration that we see whenever we log in. So for instance, if we don't want to see the monthly cash budget, we can change that to monthly revenues and costs, for instance. And every time we log back in, we will see whatever charts we establish in any given area. So if we decide that any of these are more important than the others, we can move them around and view them to our heart's content. The last thing to point out about the budget dashboard is that we can actually include the benchmarks and the metrics for multiple projects or multiple budgets simultaneously. All we have to do to include multiple budgets is scroll down to our budget area and see that we have one budget that is active, which means it is being included here in this dashboard, and another that is in draft status. So that one is currently not being included. All we'd have to do to include this other project is simply navigate to the budget itself, go to the project area, and change the status to active. Then we simply update the project, and it is now included in our budget dashboard.